So we're here at Table Rock State Park in South Carolina. I'm gonna try to summit the big Table Rock mountain. I've done it before, but I don't think I actually ever have vlogged it. So we'll see how this goes. I've not hiked in a couple of weeks, so I just felt the need to get out, and you know, if I don't feel like I can do it, I'll just edit and just do something I can. I mean, I've got various loops and things you can do, so if I don't feel like going all the way to the summit, I won't. But we'll see how we do. Come on, Sally, get up across the road. Oh, and you do have to register every time you're here, regardless if you have a park pass or anything like that. So you gotta tell them like what trails you intend on doing. So my idea was to do Table Rock Trail, the Ridge Trail, down this blue dotted trail, which I don't even know what the name of that is, and then down. So anyway, we'll just fill out a little card through watching. And they provide pencils, so anyway, we'll fill this out. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go this way. So the park office is just the go stores over there. I think you can get like little souvenirs and stuff in there. But and there's bathrooms right there. They're cleaning the bathrooms this morning. Oh, this is kind of slippery. But I mean, I've always thought that this was probably one of the hardest hikes I've done. It's just really hard with the elevation and the amount of climbing you have in such a short distance. So it always kicks my butt. That I always like getting to the top and just hanging up my hammock and relaxing for a bit. So hopefully we make it and we can do that. But we'll just see. As I said, I haven't hiked in 2 weeks, so I really don't know how I'm gonna feel. But we'll make the best of it. But I always love this like first part through this rhododendron laurel tunnel. You see, I got plenty of seating for people that just want to come up here and enjoy the waterfall. So it's 9.5 miles to Sassafras from here. Get in here and check this out. I don't know if this is actually like part of the trail or anything. But it seems like they kind of made this a trail, because this wasn't always this well defined. But I mean, like, it's not blazed. I just want to walk. I won't walk all the way that way, but I'll walk down here to this, where this little block thing is. No, ma'am, get your noggin out of that. Oh, I wonder if it's like an old, like, well house or something. I wonder if there's something like green kind of glowing, but I don't know if it's just trash or something. You're a little too short, ain't you, baby? Huh. I wonder if they're gonna make like another trail, like kind of loops around this little area. Sally, come on. And that's a really short doorway too. It's like less than 5 feet. Cause I have to duck, and I'm 5'4". Like I say, I mean, it looks like they're kind of building a trail going out this way. Maybe, I don't know. Like I say, it's not blazed and it's not marked, so I really want to make it to the summit today, so we'll just keep on the main trail. These cool, like, purple flowers. Come on. It's a cool little plant. So it's interesting. I was taking some pictures of that plant right there, and people came up behind me. I knew they was coming, but you know, I'd gotten kind of off the trail so they could get around, because I'm going slow, obviously. And he's like, "You're Angela, right?" And I was like, "Huh?" Like, well, how do you know that? Because I don't know if I've actually said, you know, it's like, my name is actually Angela, but it's just funny. It was just kind of odd. Like, I think that's the first or second time that's happened. It's like where somebody's recognized me on the trail. And so it's just really nice, like, talking to them, because they were saying like my foothills trail videos were helpful. So it's just nice to know that my videos can be helpful to people and stuff. So yeah, it was just really cool, but at the same time it just kind of wigged me out at first, because I was like, why do you know my name? But I think what it was is they didn't get my videos through the YouTube channel. They got it through, well, I posted them on Facebook and like the Foothills group. So it was just crazy little encounter, but it was just nice. It was just so nice. They seemed like very nice people. Anyway, just keep struggling up the trail. Like, see, I guess this is like a really pretty waterfall, but I've never seen like a good way to get to the base. And I don't feel like going down that ginormous hill. And as you can see, there's a lot of stairs on this trail. That's so pretty. It does seem like the park has cleared this out, because it's a little more visible than what I remember it being. Whew, man. Oh, I don't remember that being down last time I was up through here. I could be wrong about that. It's been a little while. Oh goodness, we've only done a half mile. Whew. And I already tell today's gonna be a sufferfest. Oh. This has always been the trail that tells me how in good or bad shape I am. Oh. So this is where you can make one loop where you can turn left here. Sally obviously is wanting to go that way. Anyway, you can go up that way and it loops back around to where it's split down yonder. But this is one of those parks where I wish it would actually have the mileages on the actual signs. I don't know if we'll be smiling all the way up or not, but yeah, if we make it, we'll be doing good. So I'll be honest, my feelings would be hurt if the sun kind of stayed behind the cloud for while we're climbing, because it is hot and humid. This morning it's like 70 degrees, but it feels like 1,000% humidity. Welcome to South Carolina in the summer. Oh, morning glory. Pretty. So all over in here. There's these. There's over there. This area seems a lot more open than what I remember. What is this, some sort of bug or something? So they put in stairs on both sides of this now. Now that says 1 mile, and from the car, which is that short side trail, is 1.16. So it should be pretty close to accurate. So mile 1 down, only like 3 to go. It's like 2.5 or 3.5. I think it's 3.5 all the way to the end, but I can't remember. See, definitely a lot more down trees than what I remember, because I don't remember the canopy being this open. Yeah, see, I don't remember all of this being dead last time, because this was all green, I thought. Huh. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. Sally behind. remember all this being dead. Honestly, I don't remember this canopy being this open either. Morning.
Hey.
It's hot. I'm just so glad that sun's behind the clouds today. But thankfully my legs feel good today, so I'm just taking it slow, just enjoying the scenery. See, I don't remember this being open. I mean, it's cool to see the views, but well, the sun was out, boy, you'd be baking. So you go through sections, you know, where it's not so bad. You come around the corner and all you see is more stairs. You can see the further up the mountain you get, the bigger the boulders and all that get. Maybe they've cleared this out just so you can see that these rock cliffs here. here's the halfway point. Some people actually can just come up here, and that's what I did last time, as I just turned around here. Because it don't get any easier past this point. I think we'll maybe take in some electrolytes, and I don't know if I'll eat or not. I think I'll wait, but we're going to take in some electrolytes and stuff and just rest for a minute before we continue up the trail. There you go. Come on. I always forget about this rock face. This is actually a better view than at the little thing over there. So pretty though. But we got a long way to go. Well, not necessarily. I don't know. I'm just dreading this climb because I know this last bit is steep. Oh, it keeps going up this way. And I did take in, the only thing I did was just kind of rest for a little bit and drink some Gatorade. I should just brought a bottle of Gatorade. So, I'll see how we do. Because I know this bit in here gets ridiculous. Oh, there's a lot of berries. I think those are blackberries. Not quite ripe though. Wow, look at all the yellow flowers. Oh. So pretty. And unfortunately, something has bit me on my chest, and it is stinging. So I don't know what stung me, but something got me. Wow. That's a big step down. Wow, it's just so pretty. See, this part lulls you because you're like, oh, this ain't too bad. And then it gets stupid. From what I remember anyway. Like I say, it's been probably a couple or 3 years since I've been up all the way to the top. Had the intention of doing it last year, and I just didn't have it in me to do it. So that's, you won't see me fail. That's the video to watch, because I did vlog that one. So because I stopped back there at that halfway point. But I'm really wanting to push myself today. I mean, this hike ain't bad if you just like pace yourself, but I mean, I recommend bringing plenty of water because you're gonna be sweating a ton. And honestly, I bring snacks, Gatorade, everything. Because it's just straight up. I mean, even compared to some of the hikes and other hikes and backpacks that I've done, I compare all of them to the toughness of this trail. Getting to the top and seeing the view and being able to hang out is 100% worth the effort. It just requires all the effort. There's a lot of berries. Too bad they ain't ripe. Of course, that may be a good thing because the bears will be up here. Of course, I don't know. The bears wait for the berries to get ripe, you know. That's a big tree. And this has been here blocked off since, as far as I can remember. Oh, check out the snail. That's a pretty little flower. I think this is the 2-mile mark. Well, that climb past the little rest area thing wasn't as bad as what I remember, so maybe the rest of it won't be as bad as I remember. Somehow I doubt that. Oh man. So here is where we go right. Yeah, that way to the Table Rock, and then I'm thinking about, it depends how overgrown this looks. We may go that way to Mill Creek Falls. We'll see. That's how I feel, because I hate going downhill back on that Table Rock Trail. It's just really hard on your knees, just because of all the big steps down and stuff. But we'll just see how I feel. But anyway, at least we got a little bit of a respite. Like this little bit ain't too bad. And then I think just before Governor's Rock, it kind of starts climbing again. And then seems like there's another climb between Governor's and Table. And then like you have Table and then you drop down. So you go to the very end of Table Rock. So anyway, we'll just enjoy the journey. I'm just happy I made it this far and still feel pretty good. Honestly, I wasn't even sure I would make it this far. But I definitely think it's helped where the sun's not been out this morning. As you can see, I'm still working hard. Some big trees. This funky little plant. I wonder when this fell. Why would that was a mess. Thank you to the trail maintainers who come out here and clean that up to make it passable for day hikers. So one thing I'll note is I don't know if on every tree, so if you see like a red band, like that tree has right there, that is just marking the land for brimble water, because you'll see a tree up there. So don't be thinking like that's like some sort of trail going off over there. It's not. It's just a boundary line. Like that right there is the mark for the trail. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is the trail, but you never know, like, because that would be kind of confusing, because it's the same color red that's on those trees. So safe bet, stay on the well-worn path. This is even more dead than I remember. I know I've said that several times already, but it really is. Whoa. As you can see, this would be super hot if the sun went behind the clouds. So you can see where they carved steps in the rock. This is the driest I've seen this though. Usually there's been water. Yeah, I hate this part. What if they've done this on purpose? Because I mean, you know, like I think the plants were dead anyway because they were burnt in the fire, but like at least they were standing up and you could kind of use it to pull yourself up. I'll say, I just don't remember it being this open. But whatever. I think we're almost to Governor's Rock. Another one of those spots where they've kind of carved steps in the rock. Well, I thought we was almost to Governor's. Oh, I thought since up. Actually, yeah, Governor's is right there. Okay, so we're not too far. At least from Governor's anyway. Then we'll take another rest break before making a final push to Table Rock. Governor's Rock. So this is another one where they've carved conveniently little crevices into the rock for steps. Governor's Rock. So the actual summit for Governor's Rock's up there, but I think I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and just enjoy the view. That's so pretty. Okay, I'll keep going. So I just checked the radar. And, there's another rain. I guess that little rain system is moving fast, but it's coming. So I'm trying to decide if I want to stick with my original route or just go ahead and cut it short and go back down Table Rock Trail. Because I really wanted to hang out in my hammock, but I didn't bring a tarp and I really don't want to hang out in a thunderstorm on top of a rock face. So decisions. I kind of feel like as hard as I've worked, I'd rather just hang out in the hammock. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably change my mind like 3 times between now and then anyway. Seems like there's one more good climb before Table Rock. But I don't 100% remember. So I don't know if a storm has came through or if the Park Service is clearing this out. This was not this open at all. See, no, this was not open like this. Not at all. What is this bush? It's really pretty. Boy, the bees will love it. Ooh. I don't know what that bush is. See, I don't remember this being open. I really just don't. Man. I mean, I know it's been a while, but... So there hasn't been any major... I mean, it's... You know, you still got steps and, you know, some climbing, but nothing like the torrential stair climber we had earlier. So, 3 miles in. So I think we're about a half mile from the summit. But I don't know, there's something in my brain's up. There was another stair climber section. I'm not remembering. And I said, I've been up here before. I've been up here like 3 or 4 times before, but this is my first time I've actually, I think, vlogged it. So, anyway, I would definitely recommend hiking this lake fall, just to avoid hiking in the heat. But, I mean, even for it being summer, it's not overgrown or anything, so that's been nice. So, I just came up on the couple that recognized me from earlier. They just passed me. They'd come up. Oh, yeah, I remember this now, kind of. Anyway, I just passed them as I was going down. And so, it was nice meeting you, Mike and Susan. Thank you for watching my videos. But, yeah, I think this is where the last, like, technical kind of climb is. I just don't remember how steep this is. I think there's a reason my brain blocked it out. I mean, I really like this trail. It's tough. It's a good fitness challenge if you're into that sort of thing. And I mean, there's to look at, you know, just as a hike too. So, man, I just do not remember it being this dead. Wow. Thank you for the clouds. Yeah. Seems vaguely familiar. But I just don't remember it being this exposed. I really don't. That was almost too big of a step. And you keep climbing. Wow. Wow, I just do not remember these overlooks. Man. But maybe the park is doing this so you have more views and stuff. I think we're close to the summit. Oh gosh. Sweat in the eyeball is not pleasant. See, I think the trail came up that way. I think we're close to the summit. Yeah, so once you hit this little plateau right here, you're not far from the summit. So here it is. Woohoo! Table Rock Summit. I think they've made that sign bigger. I don't remember it being that big. Now to go out. So you keep going past the summit sign, and there's a couple overlooks. So you just keep going, and there's one overlook to your right, and then you gotta keep straight and hit like dead ends right out of view. And that's usually where I set up my hammock at. And it does go downhill past the summit, so when you're leaving the overlooks, you'll be having to climb this, but overall it's not bad. Alright, so here is the first overlook. But I like going out this way and down, because there's a couple or three little like paths. So you just go wherever you feel most comfortable. Well, the air quality is terrible. You can barely see Paris Mountain over there. So you can see there's just trails every which way. You can just go wherever. Wow. I just don't remember it being this open, this many trees down and stuff. I know I keep harping on that, but it's just kind of shocking for me, really. Sally found a water source. I'm gonna have to go back and look at pictures. I don't remember it. Yeah. Anyway, almost to the end. Oh wow. So I don't know, maybe the park has done this so you have more like outcroppings and stuff to enjoy the view. See, because there's a waterfall right over there. You can see that or not. And it's so weird because it's like now I kind of almost don't really recognize where to go. That's a tall wall. I can't even talk. Wow, shoot, waterfall. That's a tall waterfall. I wonder how tall that is. And as far as I know, that's on Greenville Watershed property, so there's no way over there. From what I remember reading. I can't fly my drone here, I forgot. And that is one thing I'll note, you can't fly a drone here. Because I'd asked the park before, and they said due to the falcons, like almost kind of like what the Linville's reason is because of the peregrines. So honestly, I think just a lot of people don't like drones. I love the footage drones gets, but I mean, you gotta obey the rules, I guess. But that'd be cool to fly over there and like get better imagery of the waterfall though. Yeah, there's not near as many trees standing, because this used to be really shaded and stuff. Yeah, my trees I used to hang off of is gone. Because like these pines were standing. Makes me sad, because I'd planned on hanging up here, but oh well, I guess I'll just sit my butt down on the rock and just enjoy the view the old-fashioned way, because I always came over here. You got this beautiful view. But see, like all this used to stand. So I don't know if the park has done that, or maybe just like the storms and stuff, just where they were burnt. See, because that tree over there's uprooted. But seeing all the downed trees don't make me really that confident about hanging off the ones that are still standing, because it does look like the ones I hung off of before are still up. Man, what a view. I mean, it's worth coming up here. It really is. Just, you know, be careful, be mindful of the edge, because it's straight down there. So, but yeah, see, this used to stand, because this was so shaded in here. It was nice. And I would hang between this tree and that tree. And then it was a pretty clear path, like, out that way. But I guess we'll have to walk back around. Like I say, I don't know, because, like, if I trust hanging off this tree, because it's already kind of starting to uproot. So we'll walk back around and go to where there's a view and just sit and relax for a little bit. Sally's already trying to find a napping spot. But I love this view. Just love it. So this is Greenville County Reservoir, I believe. So there used to be a lot more trees standing here. Wow, it's kind of sad, really. We're just gonna sit here and enjoy this view. See, as much of it has been uprooted. So pretty. We'll keep going. We got like 7 miles to go. I don't want to go ahead and do my intended loop. So I wonder when all these fell. Because like I say, I mean, all these used to stand. I don't know if it's like one big storm that knocked all of them out. Because even up here, like, there wasn't this many trees broke over. You can see, like, that's uprooted. Oh, that breeze feels good. So, are you happy in the grass? Yeah, because this is, I wonder if all these have felt like at one time. Because, like, all this used to be. Say, I wonder if it was just one, like, big storm, or if it's just occurred over, like, the years I've not been hiking this. Come here, Sally, go. I stand still for 2 seconds and Sally just plops down. Come on, Sally, girl, we gotta go. Wish I could have hung my hammock, but oh well. Now I know. Oh, no. So for snack, I had applesauce, and the Cliff Block salted watermelon. I gave Sally a peanut butter Lara bar, and I say applesauce. So just keep on walking. Enjoy this breeze. Definitely feels a lot better with that breeze. Anyway, it was a good little lunch, little break. Ready to see what else we see today? Let's see. So there's a couple of different blooms. I guess this is it when it dies and like these get more pointy. I don't know. It's a cool plant though. Man, I love the views. The views on this trail are just awesome. Of course, they didn't used to be this good. But I guess whatever took out the trees up there probably is the same one that took them out down here. Check out the lizard. Sally's like, wait a minute. Sally, don't you go over there. You get in. Alright, we're back at Governor's Rock. I don't remember what the elevation is on this. It is 28, so Table Rock is 1,100 feet higher than this. Well, there's a nice breeze right here in the shade. That's so nice, but there was little shade. There used to be some shade over there, but I think that tree has fell. So there's not a lot of shade. I think this is about the only spot. I think somehow I got off the trail. See him anywhere. What do you think about Sass? So I was like, why are you going that way? Are you coming? Or are you supervising? Alright, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and go right. Go up this hill, mountain. I think it's like 500 feet elevation gain. So, to the Ridge Trail, which is orange blazed. So I just was having a looking down at my shoes. Realized this is probably the last trip for these. Which I mean, I knew they were pretty. They were nearing the end because the tread is pretty much non-existent. But I love the Ultra Superiors for like day hikes and stuff. They're a little bit, for me, a little more comfortable than the Long Peaks are. But just enjoying that breeze, dreading that uphill. Because it's just one of those, it just doesn't, it feels like it's just never going to end. And when it does, you're grateful. And then it's like, oh, we got downhill for 5 miles. I'd rather have downhill for 5 miles than uphill for 5 miles. Anyway, we'll get everything arranged and hit the trail. Those signs are new. I thought this trail used to be blazed white. I could be wrong about that though. Yeah, so I got up here. And I have no clue where the trail is. I will say, this is 5.4 from the parking lot, but that's after you go all the way to the end of Table Rock. See? Yeah. I don't want to go through this, but I mean, it looks like other people have. So maybe it won't be too bad. Hopefully. We'll see. Sally, ready for some bushwhacking? She's smiling. I'm not. I put away my trekking pole. And we're going to see, hopefully, that it's just this little section and the rest of the trail will be clear. We'll see. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I see the trail. That's good. That's a good sign. Maybe it's just this short little section. So it wasn't. It looks worse than what it was. I mean, it's still not great. If you're not comfortable going through brush, I probably wouldn't recommend it. But let's not count our eggs before they're hatched, because we're still not quite on the trail yet. Okay. Whew. We made it, Sally. Woohoo! Oh, thank God. Whew. So let's hope that that was the last of that kind of obstacle. Let's just hope that was the only one. This definitely seems a little more worn than when I did it last, which is nice. So I was really afraid it was going to be like super overgrown. See, because when I came through here, like all this was like standing up, so I don't know if the park has come through and cut them, or if the storm just laid them down. A storm laid them down, I don't know. But they were not all down like this. I don't remember this section. It's kind of like Table Rock. I don't remember this section being so dead and so like kind of open. Alright, so here's the junction, the Pinnacle and Mill Creek Pass. So Mill Creek Pass is what we're going to take. Like I say, I mean, like, this is way more open and like dead looking than what I remember it looking. But I don't feel like going up Pinnacle. So I'm gonna take a break here before we start the downhill on Mill Creek. Alright. Reckon we're ready to go down Pinnacle Mountain, or Mill Creek Pass. Which is funny, it says Pinnacle Mountain that way. And then Pinnacle Mountain that way. And you can go either way, but like the shorter way from here to Pinnacle is going up that way. Because otherwise you have to go down that way, up Bald Knob Viewpoint, and then up Pinnacle. I wouldn't recommend that. Well, this is a lot more overgrown than I ever remember it being. I hope it ain't gonna be like this the whole, like, I think this is like 5/8 of a mile. So like the last time I came down through here, like all this rhododendron, like seemed like it was on both sides and it was like a tunnel, you know. But now it's really open. So I don't know if like a storm came through or if the Park Service is doing Table Rock Park has done it for maintenance purposes. But we just don't know. Dang, look at that big tree. Uprooted with the rock and everything. Can't put my foot in that stupid hole right there. So I just don't remember this ever being this exposed. I think that's going to be the name of this video is sun exposure and just it being so unexpected because I don't remember it being this like open. Oh, here's a tree that broke. That's the blade on it. So this is at 6.6 where we've walked on our path. This one ain't too bad. Is this the junction? Yeah. So that was Mill Creek Pass. So now we'll take a left and go to the waterfall. I don't even see it on this, but I know we go that way. It would be nice like to know the mileages though. So I'll show you on the map. So we just came into this intersection. So we're gonna keep going that way. And then we're gonna take a right on Mill Creek Falls Spur Trail. It's about almost a half mile. Go see the waterfall. That'd be cool. Sally, get behind me. Oh, you're good? So to that point, it's about 6.85. Oh, the breeze was so good. So you can tell this path here is really well worn because this is how you go up to Bald Knob, and this is also the Foothills Trail. So through Table Rock is on this trail. So yeah, pretty cool. So I guess from here to the parking lot's 3 miles. But I don't think that includes the little spur trail to the waterfall. I wonder if this is Mill Creek. So that's what the white blaze is the foothills trail. Check out those blue, purple mushrooms. There's some sort of berry. I know that ain't a blueberry, but I don't know what it is. Maybe this is Mill Creek. Uh-oh. Let me get you some water. It was cute. She was laying down, just laying in the water there a minute ago. Are you cooled off enough? Let's keep it going. I don't think I'd want to be through here in like another month. I'd be afraid of bears. Maybe I should already be afraid of bears, but especially when their food source is ripe, you know, and I'd be tempted to eat it. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, that breeze from the south. Oh, it feels so good. West, maybe it's coming. Yeah, it's coming off that ridge in the west. It feels so good. Maybe they don't even tell you like how long the side trail is. But we'll go try to check it out. Hopefully it's not overgrown. Sally wasn't too sure about that snail. I guess so. So, you're coming up this way. And really, I don't see a good way. Maybe you could. You can come up this way. It's more direct, or you can just go around. So it definitely gets more overgrown the further you get back in here. Good grief, how far back in here is this thing? Jeez. 0.4. It's a long 0.4. Seems like. Yeah, I know I'm going slow, but geez. A little over halfway. So that back there was the first stream. So we're close. I hope it was worth it. leave it. Leave it. No, come here. Whew. I think we scared the snake out of its skin, and we scared Sally. Let's go. Let's go. I think he was laying right there. He went down there somewhere. Let's hope that's the only snake we see. Is this it? Must be. Ah, that's pretty. Apparently I reached my complaining stage early. That's it, okay. Oh, thought that was a snake. I was like, ooh. Alright, I guess this is the end of the road, Sally. Pretty. It's really pretty. That's pretty cool. Really small waterfall. You can't really get like any closer to it, so it's worth seeing. I'm glad like this wasn't busy, you know, because there's really not room there, a lot of room for several people. So, but this trail is definitely a little overgrown in places. I mean, it's not bad, but hopefully we don't see any more snakes or any other wildlife. Well, maybe deer. Deer would be cool. Like, there's some like blackberry briars and stuff, so it's not the best, but whew. And I checked the radar. I actually had signal back there at the waterfall, and I had like 1 to 2 bars of LTE, which was nice. And checked the radar, and the heaviest of the rain was to our south. So thankfully that kind of missed us, but we'll keep it going. Now it seems like the sun's gonna come out. Of course, with that little bit of rain, it's just gonna make it even more muggy and humid. So it's a shame you can't kind of see this little cascade. First looks good. What is it about trails that when you're hiking in it takes forever, hiking out I just, you know, you can get there lickety split usually. That's how this one went. It was like took forever to get back there, and then hiking out, I was like, oh, that wasn't bad at all. Oh, that's how we came down. Okay. Water felt good. Breeze feels so good. I'm tired. I don't know if this little waterfall has a name or not, but it's shown like there's a little waterfall symbol on the map for it, but they don't say a name. Mushrooms. It's just some water out here. If I find the name, I'll put it in the video, but so it's not named on the map, so. Sorry, Phil. Tree or something just fell up in them woods. Sorry, I couldn't get it started before it stopped, but I was trying to figure out if I needed to move or not. It sounded like it was right up there somewhere. What is it with me and falling trees this year? I like it. But at least they've missed me at all every time, so that's been a blessing. Still, it's not altogether comforting when you start hearing like that cracking sound and you're like, where's that? Where's it at? I mean, like the way it sounded far away, so it wasn't super confirmed, but I did move kind of that way just to make sure. Because you never know, like when a tree comes down, like what chain reaction, you know, like if it's going to knock down one tree, and all of a sudden it's like right in your face. So, I think I'm going to stop here and take one last break, take my pack off, and just stretch out a little bit. My neck's feeling tight, but yeah, it's been a great day on trail so far. It's hot, but in South Carolina in the summer, can't expect anything else. So Sally took a little miniature snooze in the trail. Well, you did. And I grabbed some water and just enjoyed having the pack off for a little bit. And did something else. Oh, I took my phone off charge. And it's just been a beautiful day. You know, like, I'm so glad the sun was behind the clouds most of the day. So it wasn't like so hot. I probably should have brought more electrolytes because I had the one full packet and then like 2 or 3 of like the Pro Bar electrolytes, and that had it's one of the small bottles of Gatorade. So I had that, and I still don't feel like I've got enough to drink, and I've drank probably almost 3 liters of water. So it has been pouring out of me today. But I mean, it's just been really pretty. I mean, I like this area. I don't like where the trail gets kind of overgrown in places, and plus too, like where it's real rocky and just, you know, slippery and stuff, where it's like almost gravelly. It makes it a little bit harder to walk, hike and stuff, because your feet slip. Of course, it don't help that I don't have tread on my shoes, but there's a nickname for this rock, and I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in the video. What's up there, Sally? Sally, where'd you go? I was kind of hoping she'd pop out on that rock. No, she's shortcutting. Sally, you're shortcutting. I don't remember all of these bridges. Oh, always 3 bridges here. This is so nice, especially in this lower portion where it's not so overgrown. That is the longest mile between 1 and 2 on this Pinnacle Mountain Trail. It's like it just keeps going and going and going. It's just relentless. What is it? Is it a lizard? Oh, it's a squirrel. Shh. Knock it off. He was on the back side of that tree. I saw just the very edge of its little fluffy tail. And that's why I have her on leash. And this, especially once we get lower. 1 is, and 2, like it's later in the day, so like squirrels and stuff are a lot more active than they were earlier. So had to put her back on leash. Alright, so this little, I think there's been a tree down like on the trail. I think the whole, like every trail we've taken today. 9.57. Yep. Wow, that was a massive tree that fell or broke. There's some more of the morning glories. Okay. Nope, it didn't. It screwed up again. I don't know if you can see that. That is annoying to know. Oh, Mountain Laurel Trail. That's new. I don't remember that being here, I think. Unless that is where we go. Maybe that is the way we go. Oh, I think we go left here. So yeah, that goes to the campground. Little ladder. So you can go straight here and tie into the Table Rock Trail, which would be the Carrot Creek Trail. Or go that way and you tie into the Table Rock Trail. So we're going to go right just to stay near the creek and stuff. But this is the one where I was talking about you can make a loop of it if you're just like kind of a beginner day hiker or beginner hiker. I don't know which way really is easier. I think I would just go ahead and get the hard part out of the way. So skip doing this part first and come up here and do this section and then loop back down by the water. That would be my recommendation. Just to get the the hardest part. Jeez, I'm so tired I can't even talk. The hardest part out of the way. And so that way if it's hot and you feel like soaking your feet, you can do that. I really enjoyed today. I really needed this to just get out, get a fresh mindset, and because like I said, I hadn't been on the trail in a couple of weeks, so I was starting to get a little antsy. So that's why I decided to do a day hike, because with the pop-up thunderstorms we've been having, that's been really strong. I was kind of worried about backpacking in that, so to be better just to do some day hikes. So yeah, and really enjoyed my return visit to Table Rock. I mean, I hate that I have a place to hang out up at the top, but still worth it to go up and see the view. But like I said, I really like doing this particular route when I do Table Rock, just because this downhill's a little bit nicer on my knees and stuff. And it's a little bit different terrain too, so it just makes everything a little bit nicer. And they seem like they've added some bridges and stuff like that, and updated some of the stairs, so that makes it really nice. I mean, I would rate this as at least, I don't know, I say it's a hard hike, because it don't matter when you come, when you do it, it always kicks your tail. So, but at least you got some good payoffs with the views and sights and everything. So, and I mean, it is dog friendly. I've seen people do it with kids and everything, so I always enjoy it, but it's always difficult for me. But anyway, I'll just keep showing you all the way. Oh. So apparently that's a good little soaking area. It's like a tub area. It's pretty. So here's the junction with Table Rock Trail. So to this point, it's been 10.2, but I think it's probably more like 10.5. I went straight this morning, so now we just got to finish this back to the car. So maybe a quarter mile or so. So it's been fun and beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it's a popular area once it heats up during the day. Okay, so the park office is closed. Well, I think it is after 5, so. Stop. Stay. So I started here, walked up the red trail, all the way out to there, and then backtracked. Went this trail, went down this trail, went out here, out to here, and then back down, following this to the car. For hikes more than 3 miles, carry at least 2 liters per person.
Hey, you.
Hey! Anyway, that is it. So I think we ended up with about 10 3/4 miles, something like that. Yeah, so great day on trail. We'll see y'all on the next one.